A warm welcome. Today we will look on the astrological and energetic constellations for the month of December. And I'm here today with my dear friend Sarah Costa, and she's also a Vedic astrologer. And we will look what can happen in the month of December. A warm welcome, dear Sarah.
Hi Sylvia, hi everyone again. Nice to see you.
Thank you so much. I think I will give my screen free so we can watch the horoscope and what is happening. And today we have the 2nd of December. There we will start. And maybe, Sarah, do you want to start?
Yeah, I can start. So, yeah, this month of December will have a lot of intense energy, but I think towards the end of the month and the beginning of the year, the energy will be much better. So we enter with Venus in Libra, which is very good because it's about diplomacy, peace, which is good, but at the same time we have still Mars with the Sun together, and they have been like this for a long time together. And with Mars in Scorpio, this energy, I think it's what might disturb this possibility of having more diplomacy between leaders, and with the conflicts we have around the world. So this is, I would say, it's just start of this month will be would have these two opposite energies, let's say.
Yes, and we see it directly because there was this change
Mhm.
of people in Israel and with
Yes.
Palestine, and now it's finished, and now they start to make war again.
Yes.
Be
Yes.
not
Yeah,
nice.
I thought maybe Venus in Libra would help, but the problem is that we have a very strong Mars in Scorpio, and Mars with the Sun is like both these fiery planets together, which brings these fiery energy, military energy, very strong. Also because I think it's around because Mars is approaching also these 15 degrees of Antares.
Yes, and the sun is directly today
Mhm.
at
Yes,
16 degrees.
is
Then we
there.
have a very important fixed star, the fixed star Antares. And this is a star that is connected to war and military actions.
Yeah, anger. Also a lot. I think Mars in Scorpio is a lot about suppressed anger also,
Mhm.
suppressed emotions.
Very
Uh,
much.
is
I think
really, really volatile.
a lot of people can feel this right now. The
Yeah.
suppressed anger that is coming up.
Yes.
Yes, very fine. Okay, I just use this tool to
Yeah.
the planet so we can check it. Then we go further. What will happen? And I think I will go maybe to the next new moon. Short
Yeah.
before, I think there was also what's also very fine is on December the 8th, the moon is with Venus in the sign
Mhm.
of Libra and in opposition of Jupiter. What do you think, Sarah?
Yeah, it brings a good energy, right? With all these three great benefics.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully bring something good
Good. And
on
then
those
we'll
days.
go further. And just one thing on
With Kate.
I think there was a Neptune change. Yes, Neptune
Okay.
changed on the 6th, maybe. And Neptune was retrograde and is now direct, and the moon in opposition. I think this is also, maybe we can feel the shift in energy
Mm-hmm.
this day, maybe, and maybe it brings a little bit more clarity. What do you think, Sarah?
Yeah, also the moon is also with K2, so it brings inwards energy, introspect introspection.
Inspection. Yeah,
But yeah, I think the shift will feel collectively, like from retrograde to direct.
yes, I think so.
So
Yeah, feel it. Then I will change
so
to.
Rahu is in now in Pisces, so that's I think that makes a difference with Neptune being there, even if they are very uh, far away still from each other.
Mm,
So yeah, but I think these themes of oceans, outer space, uh, even yeah, actually we entered the month like that with Rahu in Pisces and Ketu in Virgo. So this was also one of the is one shift of energy for the new month, and
yes.
yeah, and I'm sure you have done a video about it. So it's really important.
Yes, this shift is really important. And I also spoke in a newsletter the last week about children and women
Mhm.
who are here with when Venus was here in the last degrees in the sign of Virgo, that
Mhm.
there is a problem here. And then we saw those outbreak of a new kind of virus. I think it is not a virus.
Uh-huh.
It's more a bacterial infection in China.
Yeah, that's not clear, but I think something is there.
Yeah.
And also, actually, because we have seen also with the war, it is getting, there are virus and maybe also bacteria, but virus also in Gaza because there is no water, there is no, no conditions. So disease is like spreading. So yeah, we could also say that this is also part of K2 in Virgo. And regarding like disease and outbreak of virus, I think the transits of Mars before, like in even in Virgo itself, but also in Libra, kind of triggered something. So let's see. And I'm still very, yeah, it's still not very clear this outbreak in China because they are always very, they don't give that much information. So yeah, let's see how it evolves. But
Yes.
definitely K2 in Virgo, it's about disease in whatever terms. It's things coming out
Yes.
because of yeah, even new healing, more like attention to holistic medicine, but also disease. Yeah, let's
Yes.
see.
I think we will see it next year a lot.
Hmm.
Maybe, but also that people realize that there are herbs that can
Hmm.
heal those infections. Maybe.
Yeah, it's really going more towards Ayurveda, Chinese medicine, all these other systems of medicine. Yeah,
Yeah.
very encouraging.
Yes. We think in a positive way.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Then we have the new moon on the 12th of December,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to just the moon, bring it in the same position like the sun. Um, and I spoke about that we have 7 new moons in a row that are all at those kind of degrees. And they are the last part of Chesta. This is the nakshatra, and we speak of Vedic astrology. What do you think, Sarah, about the new moon?
Yeah, I don't know how many new moons we have had with Mars joining. I have lost the number already, but a lot. So a year again, and I think this would be the last one, like continuous.
Mhm.
Like that the Mars is continuously with the new moon. So this is yeah, a very strong new moon because it's, it also triggers that point we have just talked about, Antares, because they're not really, but Mars have crossed that point and is close. And the sun and the moon, we could say, I think it's really close to Gandanta, so the last degrees. So it's really close to a Gandanta point. So yeah, it's really this emotional, uncontrolled behavior, I would say. Really out of control emotions.
Yes,
And
very
Jyeshta, yeah, is also not so easy sometimes.
yes. It's not so easy. And Gandanta is this degree between Scorpio and Sagittarius, and it is from a water sign, zodiac sign, to an fire zodiac sign, and this is always very problematic and gives the feeling of drowning and losing control. And at the same day, we have Mercury.
Yeah.
Mercury changes its direction, and this makes this new moon intense, very intense, and also that you feel not really clear what to do, because Mercury is about our perception and our understanding and adapting to our worldly plane. What do you think, Sarah?
Yeah, I think people should avoid doing any important things on these days, decide important things.
Visions, yes.
And because Jyeshta is also it's about jealousy, also even, yeah, revenge also.
Mm.
Because like Jyeshta was jealous of Rohini, which is in the other opposite side, because the moon spent a lot of time with Rohini. And so she is like considered, I think, is the oldest sister, right? Like the
Yes,
oldest one.
oldest one.
Yeah, and so it has this energy, and it relates with Mercury, and Mercury is there, as Sylvia said, like in Sagittarius, and about to go retrograde. And Sagittarius is also about law, order, religion, belief systems, our values. So this is also something in the new moon
Yes,
that
this
is
brings up
important.
those belief systems about religion, systems, and those
Yeah.
things. Yes, and I think it will give more fire to those
Mhm.
this Middle East conflict.
And
Yeah,
also this because he's between, so now after the new moon, I think until about 27 of December, more or less, after Christmas, is retrograde in Sagittarius, I think.
yes,
So it's kind of bring those issues of Sagittarius to a review, people thinking about it in a collective way. And then I think it's then after, I think it's around 28, because sometimes
yes,
because
28.
of the time zones.
Yes,
So
mm,
then it goes back to Scorpio until January 1st. And it will be Gandanta. Yeah, also around, we have to look at Christmas. Yeah, there is a lot happening around Christmas time. It's
yes,
very, very out of control. But yeah, because this conflict is also about religion and, yeah, politics all together. So this is, and because this is a period of time for Christians, very important. So we see the energy is also playing out like that. Really, completely crazy, I would say. It's really, really crazy energy around that time. Um, yeah, with Mercury, like in Gandanta, and disturbing communication, traveling, technology, all of that.
yes,
With Mars in Gandanta.
yes. There's one good event happening on the 19th of December. I just check it here with those planets on the 19th. There is the moon. I have to some hours before is eclipsing Neptune at
Mm,
this day, and also the sun is about connected to the galactic center.
yes.
It's some hours before. This is also very special energy that is connecting there, and it is about awakening and about understanding more with the sun and connecting to the galactic center. It is like connecting to our sun, our deeper sun, our spiritual sun, our deeper purpose, why we are here on earth. And this is also a very amazing energy on December the 19th. Okay, Sarah. And then I think we're coming very straight to the full moon on the, we can just look Christmas one day, I think in,
Yeah, I think it's really right after, right? I think around the 26th,
yeah, when
27 maybe in the US
Neptune
time.
goes back.
Mm. I think it's in Ardra.
You think yes,
The full
no,
moon.
yes, the full moon is in Adra. At I think it is what is the sun? 11. I think it's about 10 degrees. Just to go back, and we can see the full moon. It's a great tool here in the software. You can transit. So at 10 degrees, the moon is in the sign of Adra, and now they are at the same degrees. You can see a full moon is always, the moon is in the opposite house of the sun. And this is really amazing because the moon is in Adra. This connects to Rahu and brings a lot of disturbant energies, and the sun is in Mula. This connects to Ketu. So these are the lunar nodes, and those are connected to electricity and to tension, and they often causes problems. So and Atra is the nakshatra that is connected to a teardrop, to sadness often.
Sadness.
Yes, and
I think it's the result also of the new moon, the previous new moon. What we will see now with this full moon. Also, because Mercury is directly opposing this new moon, with the moon being in Gemini, so it brings the opposite partners of anyone or countries, individuals. So what is opposite to us, our partner, our people around us. So this will be the issue actually. And also because the moon is in Ardra, Rahu is actually 10th from this new moon, the full moon. So it's about leadership also, and yeah, all the status of these political leaders and the governments around the world
yeah,
is also very strong. Before we then go to the end of the month with Jupiter going direct, which is really good.
that's really amazing.
Moving forward, yeah.
On the last day of the year, Jupiter is changing its direction at 11 degrees in the sign of Aries. This is really very, very positive energies, brings a lot of hope for the new year, and for also that there is a higher sense in everything, and that we can connect to these optimistic energies. And yes, and what is really very nice to see that Mercury will also change. I think one day later, and some hours maybe, Mercury will change also now. It's
Yeah, that would also be good. Very good.
yes,
Yeah, the first day of the year.
the first day of the new year.
Yeah.
Yes, and if you have any planet at 11 degrees, the sign of Aries, or also Leo, or also Sagittarius, this is a triangle connection. then this is also very good for you. And maybe 2 or 3 degrees at both sides. Yes. So I think that was the most important energetic events we will see in December. Now we will look at some countries to look what might happen. And I have there Japan, and I just want to look to Japan because there's also a lot happening here in Scorpio, sitting here in Scorpio. And they also had, I think, the earthquake not so long ago. It was not such a big earthquake, but it was a earthquake. And yes, and there is Venus and Mars and Mercury all sit there, and Ketu in Scorpio, where now we have the Sun and Mars also. And this is the first house for Japan. So this is not as easy. This can also bring, I think they also experience this new disease.
Okay.
Yes, I think.
The same as in China?
I think so, yes.
Oh, okay. I
I'm
will
not so
check. I
sure,
haven't
but
seen.
I think I heard about.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely intense for Japan.
Yeah.
Because they have yeah, they also have Mars there. But
Mm.
the thing is, if this, this chart is correct, which probably is, and Japan is in K2 cycle right now, so it's a lot focused on their own country, I would say,
Mm.
because they have K2 in the first house. So
Yeah.
they are not very, like exposed, and we don't see much about Japan actually.
Yeah.
They are really looking inwards, I would say, doing their own thing, not being too much involved in, foreign affairs. And
Yeah. Let's look at China. China, we also have a lot happening here, and maybe this outbreak of this disease is also connected to the last solar eclipse that happened, I think,
Mhm,
was it 25 or 26 degrees in
yes,
the sign here of Virgo. And maybe this was also a starting point for increase of disease.
yeah, because the ruler of the sixth house is Mercury, is also there. So
Yeah.
K2 at some point will also cross Mercury.
Yes.
It
Yes.
can definitely activate that.
Yes, and bring more. But I
Yeah.
think it is in the next year when Ketu will cross about the 20 degrees, it is more about summer
Yeah.
or late.
Maybe it's more intense at that time, maybe.
Yes, maybe.
Silvia, could you see when they started the Mercury cycle?
I just can look, just go down.
Oh, I was just curious. You know these dates?
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
amazing.
This was before COVID. What
Yes,
months before, but the cycle has started before COVID. So
yeah,
this is yeah, cycles of disease, definitely.
definitely. Yeah.
Mm,
So this Mercury that will go retrograde in the fourth house. No,
yes.
not the fourth house, it's the 12th house.
Uh-huh.
It's not easy.
Yeah, like we could also say, yeah, because Mercury is there already. It's kind of hidden, right? Maybe because it's the 12th house.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we can look to the Ukraine chart a short time or moment. I have to have something other opened. Moment. Where is Ukraine now? It's
Yeah, look at this in 2025. Wow. The chart you have here. Very intense. Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Ukraine. To check Ukraine. So, and I think maybe, yeah, there's also, they have a lot of planets here in the eighth house of Leo of the Sun.
Mhm.
And now the Sun is in Scorpio and Mars there. And yes, it does not look so bad for them. But yeah, what do you think,
Yeah.
Sarah?
Yeah, I think it's not, of course, this Mars in the ninth house is getting triggered with from K2
Itu?
transit, but yeah, which is still far away, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It triggers, no? And Mars rules the fourth house of the homeland.
Mhm.
Um,
Yes, this
so
brings.
definitely, it's more general, not specifically for the month of December, I would say. Um, but yeah, they have this full moon is in their Rahu Ketu axis.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. So I think, yes, K2 and Mars, this is also connected. They are now not really having a lot of good results in their defense of the country, and yes,
Yeah,
and
it's
more
like
problems.
stand by a little bit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe maybe we will see something after Jupiter goes direct in the
Mm,
fourth house.
yeah.
Um, let's see.
And then it might be, yes, better at the
Yeah.
end of December. And yeah. And- okay. And there's a lot going on in the 12th house of Scorpio.
Hmm.
And yes, also Saturn is at, I think, at 8 degrees or something like this.
Yes.
Yes.
And the full moon will be on the seventh house
Full moon.
on Jupiter, Venus.
Yeah, those planets are very strong
Yeah,
involved.
which Jupiter is the ruler of the chart, so it's important.
Yeah, it's important.
Mm.
As we will see, a lot is going on for the
Yeah.
US also next year. I think so.
Yeah, K2 is it's going towards Saturn in the 10th house, so it's weaken the
Position of the president,
also, yeah.
and maybe also change of leadership. Yeah.
Yes. Economies will also
Yes.
suffer some transformation, yeah.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in Vedic astrology, we have an online course, and you can be part of this and can learn everything about the houses and the planets and how to check on horoscope. And also, if you're interested in a weekly energy update, I also have a free newsletter. You find all the links below the video. And if you want a personal reading, then you can also check Sarah's website. She offers personal readings and also Ayurvedic treatments and things like this. Sarah, do you want to say something else at the end?
No, just thank you so much for having me here, and it's great to do these monthly updates.
Yes, and we will
Energy
do an
updates.
update for next year,
Yes, yes.
this year, and at the end
And
of the year.
also you are doing a Vedic astrology workshop, no, soon?
Yes, yes, I have a Vedic astrology workshop. We have to change it in maybe January, but you find the link below. You can register, then you will be informed. That's also very fine there. You can also learn a lot about the planets and what this means, because it's really amazing what you can see and understand about yourself, and also your future, and a lot of other things. So thank you so much, and we always like your comments, and have a amazing, wonderful December. Use the positive energies of Jupiter at the end of the month to bring your wishes to fulfillment, and thank you so much.